Hi, it's Brian Rosen here. I was asked by any number of readers to do a video of my top 5 predictions for 2018 in the adult beverage business. If you read my regular column in Wine Industry Advisor, then you have them all there in writing, but if you're like me with horrific attention span, then video is the way to go. With the recent mergers of Breakthru and RNDC, there are going to be less and less places for everyone to sell their goods. This is going to be a real problem. My prediction for 2018 is there's no more big mergers, partly because no one's left, and secondly because now we're going to move to the mid-size distributor. The big distributors, the top 3, if you will, want to get to every corner of the U.S. And I think that, based on information, that the little guys are next. So if you are a mid-tier distributor, keep your phone lines open. That call might be coming. Web-based distribution will become mainstream. Whether it's LibDib or the like, you can now just use distributors for the logistics, the compliance part of what you do. A web-based program is going to be more and more commonplace, and more suppliers are going to take a look at that. You're going to pay less commission, not this 35 or 40 points that you're paying with Big 3, but probably half that, and get exactly what you're paying for. So that is a prediction also for 2018 that I do believe is coming true now and will continue to come true going forward. Retailers are going to wake up in January. This is 3. Retailers are going to wake up in January and they are going to realize that they're not making enough money. They are continually buying commoditized goods, whether it's Santa Margarita or KJ or Estancia or Kettle One or whatever. Those are commodity items. When you sell a commodity item, everyone around you sells the same item. When everyone sells the same thing, the only thing that makes it different is price. When that's the case, there's downward pressure on price. You're going to make less money by selling the same goods as everyone else. So you're going to need, as a retailer, to rebalance your inventory, to sell different goods, unique goods, craft goods at higher gross margin. This is going to happen, and if it doesn't happen for you, Mr. Off-Premise Account, you're going to find out that all your other expenses are going up and your net income is going down. Bars and restaurants are going to look for more unique items for their mixology programs, and they're by the glass list. The only explanation for that is what I had just said, which is if you're selling the same stuff, the only point of differentiation is going to be price. When it's price, that's a race to the bottom, and no one's going to win the race to the bottom. So bars and restaurants are going to need to adjust their drink list, adjust their craft cocktail list to under $1 an ounce for the mixology program on the hard alcohol part so they can make more money. This is real, this is true, and this is happening. And finally, whether it's us in Bev4 and BevStrat or other people, I'm not only speaking of BevStrat, you're going to need independent sales force. If you're one of the 50,000 independent brands out there, not the 300 commodity ones that we've talked about in items 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're one of the 50,000 brands out there that is in distribution, but you're 2 guys in Tennessee making bourbon or a family in Napa making wine, how do you sell in New York? Or how do you sell in Florida or California? You need your own independent sales force. And that's what we do, and that's what you'll need. And that's a prediction for 2018. I have been roughly 80 to 90% correct the last 6 years I've done my predictions. I welcome you to save this video and see how it looks towards the end of 2018. But I'm not generally wrong on these things. The tea leaves are moving in the wind, and it's up to us to make sure that we follow them. Anyways, Brian Rosen, have a great holiday season. Happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah. We'll see you guys on the other side.